What is up, everybody? I was rambling and I got shit on, and I had made it to like the very end of the mission. So irritating. Tall Gate strikes again. Probably guess who killed me. Absolutely insane. Hydrating because I just wasted 15 minutes of my life talking to myself. Just out into the void. Absolutely ridiculous. This is the first episode of the day too, man. That sucks. If this was like the third or fourth one, I'd shut that shit down and say, you know what? It's not meant to be. But now, since this is the first one, I feel compelled to try again. The show must go on. Actually, the show didn't really even get started. But it should. It must. I will have you know that with I think I left Mighty Roar on. You know what? Let's do that. What a crock, man. We got one more cutscene coming up here. Good lord, lady. Hope they had chiropractors back in the good old days here. I say she's probably needing some help. Acupuncture or something. An aspect that is not really talked about too terribly much. I don't know if they do in any of the Dynasty Warriors games. Maybe in some others, but maybe like Romance of the Three Kingdoms or something like that. Historically, as a part of this agreement, I think it was this one. You know what? No, it was not. No, it was not. I think it's coming up, actually. I'm going to hold that thought. I'm going to play the Battle of Yiling after this. Chronologically, it is our next level. So, I will hold this thought for the next mission. I will revisit that thought here next mission. And I will do my best to remember and not get shit on again. I'll probably save a little bit later on to try and avoid the pain train of having to start all over, even if I do die. Finally, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this sneak attack here. I think I went the long way around. Why is this even here, man? Reggie. But I was also, I noted this and I actually talked about it at length. With this mission, it's officially the trifecta of Fawn Castle, because this is the only mission, I think. No, I tell a lie. I think the Battle of Chibi is also in all three. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Apologies. This is one of the only couple that appear in both campaigns. Put it that way, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit more honest, too. I played the shit out of this mission. So Dynasty Warriors 4 was my very first Dynasty Warriors game. I've mentioned it. The Fawn Castle, dude, it was my least favorite mission because it frustrated me so bad. In Dynasty Warriors 4, in case you never played it, you can only play as either the Wei or the Wu. Or, I'm sorry, not Wei or Wu, Wei or Shu. Actually, you know what? I think the Wei version of Fawn Castle was against Wu. I think the only, like the actual battle of Fawn Castle, I think the only version of it that you could play was as Shu. And I played it over and over again. Because you start in like this little castle to the west, right? And from there, you try and take Fawn Castle, which is hard right. And in your castle, you have two officers that stay behind. It's Mi Fong and Fu Shi Ren, who, of course, defect. But they don't just change sides. After some time, you know, you siege the castle, you're fighting the Wei forces, beating officers, beating soldiers. After a certain amount of time, Jiang Qing spawns even farther left than your castle, or however you say his name. This guy. And if you put your bodyguards in the right spot, they could hold his attention long enough for you to come back and kill him. Now, in order for Mi Fong and Fu Shi Ren to defect, the Wu forces had to actually physically enter the castle. So if you could stop them from physically entering the castle, you could stop them from defecting, right? Wrong. If you beat Jiang Qing, it would delay it, but what would happen is Lu Meng, he would just walk through the castle gates anyway in a cutscene. And then, of course, you would have another cutscene where they talk shit. There's a God of War my foot. I remember that quote. And they would defect anyway. But Guy played over and over again. And after they defected, they would talk shit about Guan Yu, and your regular soldiers would defect too. You know, gradually. So you had to beat the traitors in order to get your regular soldiers to stop defecting. I played that mission over and over again, guys. I'm serious. Trying, and you know, in hindsight, I think the winning condition for that one was a little wonky. I want to say it was actually beat all Wei officers in order to win, or something like that. It might have just been beat Cao Ren. If it if it was, then it is definitely doable. I think if you took a max level Guan Yu, or I mean anybody really, you took a max level anybody, just somebody that you knew the combos with, was a heavy damage dealer, had the max weapon, played on novice, right? Tiger amulet, everything that you need to bump that attack up, then you probably could beat that level faster than Mi Fong and Fushi Ren can affect. I'm guessing. I'm kind of tempted to try. At the same time, though. I'm not sure that I care enough. That was just the counter Musu. Make sure I didn't get dookied on. You know what? This is a good enough point as any to go ahead and save here. Fuck your flag. Bond Castle was also one of my favorite levels in Dynasty Warriors 5 because they actually did add the Wu, and I say add the Wu side, they added it back. You could play as Wu in Dynasty Warriors 3, although I think in Dynasty Warriors 3 it was just Shu and Coalition forces, which was more often than not play from the Wu perspective, I think. Or maybe it depended on the character you picked. I remember there's a cutscene of you riding in with Lu Meng where he's telling you, like, okay, here's where we kill Guan Yu. We need to kill Guan Yu. So, I do remember that aspect of it. But I didn't play that one until after I played. Dynasty Warriors 4 was actually my first game ever. Because my cousins, they went from playing on the PlayStation to getting an Xbox. And I don't know if they got rid of their PlayStation or what exactly. My brother already had a PS2. And they just gave him, my older brother, much older brother, okay, I'll tell you what, you know what, we are not going rage mode. No, sir. I'm gonna get my revenge here. Where you at? Fucking Ma Chao, man. He took me, he didn't one-shot me, but he hit me twice, stunned me, did his Muso attack, and that did the rest of the damage. Which was a lot of goddamn damage. You ain't good. People blocking, man. Sorry, concentrating. Don't want to die to the splendid one. Let's go. Boy, that was scary. But you could play as the Wu forces, and their level was actually strictly different than the Wei side, even though you were allies. So I played the shit out of that one because I thought it was so cool that you could have, you know, in this very late mission, one of the hardest levels in the game, just difficulty-wise. Literally one of the final stages, the final stage for quite a bit of the characters in the game. They had all the Muso mode in that game, story mode. It was like Dynasty Warriors 3, where each character had their own track, right? It wasn't you just picked a side. It's not like Dynasty Warriors 8 where you play as Wu, or actually Dynasty Warriors 4 too. Anyway, everybody had their own campaign, is what I'm trying to say. Fawn Castle was the last mission for quite a few of them. And to play as the Wu side and get Mi Fong and Fushi Ren to defect and have red, blue, and green in your army again, just like the early stages of the game, you know, like Yellow Turban Rebellion and stuff. I thought that was so cool. Really did. Shin Yi and Shin Don, they're like Meng Da, man. They're always an enemy. It doesn't matter what side you're on.
大丈夫です。傷と疲労で危険な状態ですが、直ちに医師に見せればおそらく。そうですか。よかった。この戦、思うところがなかった。
Damn, lady.
ですが、全てを背負って戦ったこの方は何としても救いましょう。
Okay. That's the Battle of Fun Castle. Next time, Battle of Yiling, I'm sure. Okay, next time we'll do the Battle of Yiling. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.